Ashish Mataji. Let's start the meditation with a collective namaskar and let's collectively raise our Kundalini. Namaskar, Kundalini.
We have to also see some of them who have lost their air completely. This is another problem we face in the West. Because to have ego itself, according to the Western culture, is a very great achievement. And when we start living with our ego, I know how one looks like. He really looks like a stupid fellow. When he talks, when he describes himself, you don't know where to look because you just feel like laughing at his stupidity. Ego is the outcome of stupidity. I don't know what to say, how to give a simile to ego, because it's just bloated and makes you float in the air, and when it bursts, you are down on the earth. But you are not down on the earth the way Sahaja should be, down to earth, but you are completely finished. All your arrogance goes to waste. You can never understand Sahaja if you have this ego in your head. I have known people who have this ego. They have come to Sahaja and still they want to think that they know more than anybody else. To know about yourself, you have to go deep down. And to go deep down, you have to give up all this idea which makes you float in the air. Imagine if you have a big balloon attached to you, how can you go deep down into the sea? You cannot. That kind of air which makes you float in the air, absolutely in an area of stupidity. What else? I mean, English will think there are no words. Stupidity means everything. Then you may think no end of yourself, you may think whatever you like, you can behave the way you like and all that. But what do you achieve? You achieve nothing out of it. Whatever you achieve, people are jealous of you. They want to harm you. You have no friends. Nobody cares for you. And in Sahaja, people know who has got this problem. So, I've seen people, when they start talking, they say, he's the same. We know him. We will. Once I had an experience in long time back in Pune, where the people who were owning that Vada said that we cannot have Sri Mataji's program because she's not a Brahmin. So the Sahaja said, all right, we'll give it in the newspaper because she's not a Brahmin, we cannot have a program. So these people came to my program, and the owner of that was sitting on the gallery on top. He couldn't even walk, he was suffering from some sort of a funny disease. So these people suddenly start, I didn't know, they didn't tell me anything. They didn't tell me that these people have protested or whatever it is. So they all started shaking like this, like this. Oh, I said, what is this? So I said, what is it? He said, Mother, stop it, we know you are Shakti, but stop it, it's too much. But what did you do? They said, we didn't do anything, we just said, this is a Brahmin's thing and Brahmin's Vada, and this area is mostly resided by Brahmins. So we thought that you cannot have your program. I said, really, that's all? Yes, that's all. But they say, see on the other side, see those people, they are also shaking with your power. So I asked them, who are you? Are you also Brahmins? They said, no. We are certified mad people from Thana. And how are you here? He said, there was one fellow was mad, was cured by. Really? So our superintendent is here, he's brought us here. We are certified mad. Certified. My goodness. These people looked at me. I said, see now, you tally. You are shaking and they are shaking now, you tally. Where are you? They got quite nervous. And they all became Sahajogis. Not only that, but the gentleman sitting upstairs, I told him, you get up and come down. He came, and since that day he surrendered his life and did a lot of work in Pune. So what I'm saying, that anybody who talks like that this is wrong in Sahaja, this should not happen, we should not have paid so much, or this leader is not good, should take a paper, thin paper on his hand and put it before the photograph. If you can stop the shaking, then you are well. All of you can try this. Then try on the right hand. Very practical. If the paper is shaking, that means Mr. Ego is shaking. And you know how to treat your ego in Sahaja. Thanks to Muhammad Sahib, he has told us how to treat it. Now, these two problems are within us. One of them is our conditioning, and another is this ego business. And we make our mind out of that, and we are playing under the governance of these two things which we have used to make this mind. Now, you have to be careful. You find out with left hand. Now, let's see. If the left hand is shaking, then you are conditioned. If the right hand is shaking, then you are egoistical. So now you treat it. You treat these two things. Before me, you will get vibrations, all right, because you see, I am your mother, all right. But that doesn't mean you are all right. You try on my photograph, that's much more sharp. So being mother, I play around, I think, or I don't know what to say, but maybe you may not feel that. But before the photograph, you put on the left-hand side a newspaper, or a little paper, or a thin paper. On the right-hand side, another paper. One by one, you try and judge yourself what are you. After all, you have not come here in Sahaja to emancipate me. You have come here to evolve yourself. And because of that, you have to face yourself and see for yourself what is within you which is very strong, which is troublesome, which is dragging you down, which is killing. Sahaja Yoga is nothing but ocean of joy. I thought that in my absence you will be all enjoying it all right. You do. Airport I've seen sometimes I'm late because of the plane for 4 hours, 5 hours, and everybody is so fresh and so nice. And in the morning I said, what's happened? The whole night we have been enjoying Madas. So what you enjoy in that is collectivity, samohita. That collectivity you should enjoy only by getting rid of your nonsensical boundaries that you have built. And then you see the joy. All the time you will be floating in joy. There is a sense which people have, which you may not have before realization. Some of the people were amazed how deep they are, how they took to Sahaja Yoga. Supposed to be very great men. Supposed to be people of very great principles, but very hot-tempered, not tolerant about people. They take to Sahaja Yoga just like this, because inside there's a big depth, so that everything is absorbed without any problem. Everybody can achieve, but one has to be careful as to the two wheels of our mind. One is the ego, another is the condition. All kinds of conditionings are there, especially in India. In the West, it is all kinds of egos, different types. I've seen so many types and varieties of egos. I was surprised. To face that, I didn't know what to say. It's a very, very subtle thing which people have carved out of their minds. So for you today, it is to be decided that you are in progress. Still small children. And like small children, you must have a very clean heart to accept, to absorb the beauty of peace that is within you, and also the beauty of purity. Without purity, you cannot enjoy anything. So in Sahaja Yoga, though we have so many people, I must say, the purity of these few saints who lived earlier, we have to yet achieve. For example, yesterday they were singing about Ali. I was so very happy because he was an incarnation. And his purity people are singing now, not at that time. He was killed at that time. He was tortured. That always they do. Then we have many others. We have here Dum Dum Saab. See, what a great thing to come to. We have here Nizamuddin Auliya. We have so many people in our country itself that nobody, no other country can claim. They have one, say in England, they have William Blake or this and that. We had so many people. Why? Not because we were very good people, but because we were to be improved. Things had to be done. So they were born. Though this is a yoga bhumi, anywhere you go in India, I was surprised in Haryana, so many great saints lived there. But they were all tortured, troubled, never understood. So painful and hurts you how these stupid, ignorant, blind people torture them. So now, it is our duty of Sahaja Yogis to first of all find out who is a saint. Even among Sahaja Yogis, as I described in Hindi language, there are people who try to trouble others. If you have no recognition and understanding of what is the truth, what is love, what is pure compassion, then you are not a surgeon. It's like an obtuse angle. You look at a person with an obtuse angle, you don't see anything. One-sided. Now, at this juncture, when I'm so very old now, I have to request you that you turn your eyes to yourself, introspect. Because among you, there are some people who will try to divert your attention, will try to say things. Very easy to say, he is very dishonest, he is very immoral. Very easy to say, what are you? We have to now understand that Sahaja Yoga is to be consolidated through synthesis. We are believers of synthesis. Any divisive thing that comes into your mind, you should just throw it away. This is a request on this day I make you, that you please introspect. Unless and until you introspect, you cannot even respect yourself. You cannot even love yourself. If you love yourself, you introspect and find out what's wrong. Supposing I love this sari, then if I find any doubt about it or see any dot somewhere or something, I'll get it clean. I'll not be proud of it, wear it and go around, say, see, I've got so many spots. In the same way, you should be not proud of whatever such temperaments you have within yourself. And don't talk like that. Christ has called them murmuring souls. He said, beware of the murmuring souls. I would say, throw away all the murmurings. That's the only way. In Hindi, they say bakwasi. Their name is bakwasi. Means the ones who just chatter, talk all nonsense about others, doesn't know what he is. It is much more in India, I must confess. I'm sorry, though I'm an Indian. It's a habit of talking ill of others, sitting down, just chit-chatting. They will not talk of Sahaja Yoga. How many people know Sahaja Yoga in the proper way? I mean, if I have to give degrees, what degrees I should give to you? Tell me. You don't know even about your vibration. Of course you are Sahaja Yogi because you have fallen into this trap of achieving evolution. But how many are really grown up into it? You can. So I have to again and again tell you, to make me happy, you have to give up all these nonsensical, cheapish talks, but try to understand from each other what we know of Sahaja. Discuss it and contribute to this knowledge by describing your experiences of Sahaja. There are many who do it. I am not saying they don't do. But even just one bad fellow, he can spoil all of them. Like one bad apple can spoil all the apples. So what do we do? Throw away the apple out of the basket. It is important. See, even I feel all this standing like a witness to you. Silent witness. When I see big mountains, and I think they are like great saints who are watching, and they are trying to record what is happening in this world, because they also understand, they also know. I have to again and again tell you that today is the day to see your own self, your own chakras, your own, I should say, defects. That will give you permanently the joy that is promised. You will get thoughtless awareness, also you will get doubtless awareness, but never get into the trap of your conditioning and of your ego. This is what I have to tell you today on this day where you are celebrating, that you celebrate your own birthday. How to do meditation? Many people ask. Don't do anything. To just go into thoughtless awareness. Try to go to the thoughtless awareness. If you can get into that condition of thoughtless awareness, you've done your job. Because that's the point where you are with the truth, with the reality, with the joy, with everything that is so fundamental. When you meditate, try not to make some sort of a function out of it. No. Meditation is something silencing yourself, silencing your thoughts, and going to that deep ocean which is within you itself. But supposing you don't do that, if you don't meditate, I can make out immediately those who are meditating and those who are not. It's not difficult for me. Those who do not meditate are always hesitating. They are confused. They can't understand. And that's why meditation is the most important thing in search. Just like a light burns with the electricity flowing in it, you can say, or by because of the candles. In the same way, meditation is a continuous availability of the divine force. That will reduce all your apprehensions. Not only that, but takes out all the negative thoughts. It takes out all the discouraging things. And when you are meditating like that, thoughtless awareness, then you will be amazed how you are helped from within and without. It's a terrible power that works, this thoughtless awareness. So those who do not meditate cannot go very much far with the advantage of Sahaja. One should try to meditate and go up to the point of thoughtless awareness. So, what happens to you? If you are in thoughtless awareness, what happens to you is that you get the confidence, complete confidence of divinity. You know you have that. I have seen children coming from our school in Dharamshala, extremely confident and extremely humble. And I asked them, what do you do? They said, Father, we meditate. We meditate in the school, in the evening, and that meditation helps. Imagine these small children can say that. So why not you also understand it? That meditation will give you security. It will give you a real enlightenment and a complete connection with the divine. Without the connection of the divine, what's the use of doing surgery? I know the people who are meditating, who have gone down into their being and who are very developed. Also, I know people who are little superficial. Your depth is in thoughtless awareness. It's a very important point which you should reach. Looking at anything, if you are thoughtlessly aware, then you really become reflective about it. Just works out that way. I don't know how far you can remain in that condition. But even for a second you can achieve it. You start achieving it more and more. I've talked so much about meditation before, but today when I see all these candles burning, I think they are all meditative. They are all in meditation, and that's how they are burning. In the same way, such yogis who meditate, I know, and those who don't, I know. And if they have problems, I know why the problems are there. Main thing is your connection with the divine is only possible when you meditate and become thoughtlessly aware. That's the point where divine works. It helps. It comes to your help in such a way that you don't know how you have achieved it. So thoughtless awareness is the first point all of you should achieve. Very important. After that, we can achieve something else. But the first step is thoughtless awareness. It's very important to become thoughtlessly aware, because then there are no thoughts coming from the left or right, from the present or the future. Just in the present, you are there. It's something you all have. It's not that I am saying that to you, but all of you have this. But steady yourself. You have to steady yourself at thoughtless awareness. How long? That's not the point. The point is once you touched it, you will go on touching it. Many people meditate, but their thought process is going on. They are not thoughtlessly silent. Now, this is the one point which is very important. If you have to grow, you should be absolutely in connection with the divine through thoughtless awareness. You don't have to pray. You don't have to call anyone. Nothing. It just works because it is within you. All these thoughts are bombarding from both the sides in your mind. These thoughts that are coming to you have no meaning with you. They do not substantiate yourself. You are an ocean. And you have to get into that state of thoughtless awareness. It is always described in all the great books, but not so clearly as I am telling you. I don't say that some of you do not get thoughtless awareness, so they are good for nothing. No. But please try. You can all get into that state of thoughtless awareness. Even for a second, if you get it, it's a very good idea. Then you go on increasing that second. I think it's a reflecting mind. When you look at something, you become thoughtlessly aware. And then your mind reflects to the depth of what you see. That's how you all will become really very creative surgeons. What I find that this state of thoughtless awareness is not established by many, which is not good. Today, on this day of Diwali, I would say that you enlighten yourself with thoughtless awareness. It is not difficult, it's within you because thoughts are coming from this side and that side. And they are not the waves of your brain, no, just your own reactions. But in case you meditate in the real sense of the word, then you will get into that thoughtless awareness, which is a very important point. And all these nonsensical thoughts, which are of no use to you, will disappear. They won't be there, and then your growth is possible and you grow very well. Many people are here who will say, Mother, we don't get that state. Try. Try that. I don't believe you cannot get it. All of you can get that thought that I can get it and you will get it. In that, you don't have to discard anything, you don't have to see anything, just go into meditation and you'll be amazed how it will work. Of course, you are very much there, most of you, but still, I would say, increase that thoughtless awareness, that area. Today is very important because of this day of Diwali. Diwali is supposed to be Enlightenment Day. But enlightenment within is how much you are in thoughtless awareness. And everything works out because you are the ocean of it. You have it within yourself. Only you have to tap it. If you don't tap it, then it doesn't work out. You have to just tap it. And you will be amazed that you are a source of such joy, source of such happiness. I should say source of real enlightenment. So today's message is that while meditating, go into thoughtless awareness. No thought is important because it's your own creation. But if you have to become with the divine creation, you have to get to that state of thoughtless awareness, minimum of minimum. Once that comes to you, gradually it will grow. And you will be amazed how you will be able to grow into Sahaja in a very big way. Thank you very much.
Sahaja, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let collectively put our attention above our sasra, both hands on the floor, Shri Ganesh mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Complete surrender to Mother Earth, complete surrender of ego, of mind, of superego, all the thoughts, all the impurities, all the possessions, everything that is preventing us to be in thoughtless awareness, doubtless awareness, union with God. Let's surrender to the power of Mother Earth. Shri Adibhumi Devi mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat. Shri Adibhumi Devi Sakshat. Shri Adishakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We need to collectively feel the sucking of Mother Earth, of all our impurities, all our bad eyes, all our diseases, imbalances, possessions. Everything is absorbed by Mother Earth through our hands and through all the contact point of our body to Mother Earth. Let's keep attention above Sahasrara and truly surrender. Let's put the left hand on the lap. Shri Nirmal Ganesh. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Focus on left Muladhara to strengthen the presence of the Lord Ganesh. Focus on left side, Shri Mahakali Bhairava. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let's put the right hand on the lap, left hand on the floor. Shri Kartikeya mantra. Focus on right Muladhara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Mother, you are truly the destroyer of all the demons, all the negativities in me. Now let's put the left hand over the shoulder. Shri Maha Sarasvati Hanumana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Maha Sarasvati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now both hands on the lap. Attention all above Sahasrara. All our attention and focus is above Sahasrara. Let's feel the collective Brahmarandra and the collective Sahasrara. And let collectively surrender to the collective Sahasrara. We surrender and surrender until we become pure, pure consciousness, pure, pure vibrations ourselves completely. We surrender until we feel that we have no physical body. We are just the peace. We are the love. We are the truth. heart full of gratitude, let's collectively bow down to the lotus feet of the Devi and raise our Kundalini collectively with full attention.
जीवन का सब सत्व है इनमें,